All right, man, we back. Motor City Sports Talk. We in the building. Eric Ebron is battling with Lions fans on Twitter once again, and he tells 97.1 the ticket, Mike Sullivan, to shut the fuck up. All right, let's talk about it. Hit that subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Ebron basically, going back and forth with Lions fans. We talk about what he been going on 3 seasons, and he's still obsessed. And not to say, basically that Detroit Lions fans still ain't mad at Ebron because he didn't work out and he fought back with his tongue. You're not going to beat an entire fan base. It's just not going to happen. He quit in Indianapolis, and that's why now he's in Pittsburgh. He had one good season with Luck, and without Luck being there, he got injured, and then he was healthy enough to play, and Chris Ballard said he just quit on the franchise. You know what I'm saying? He came here and didn't live up to expectations, but you could say the same thing about Brandon Pettigrew, but nobody rips Pettigrew like they ripping Ebron. But this is what he had to say. Responding to a fan: "Bad Stafford, you sensitive bums. I love Stafford. Y'all again bums, the reason no one wants to be there. I hope we don't have a season so y'all can finally see a winning one." Then Mike Sullivan stuck up: "Eric, you just gotta stop, man. Just stop going at the fans and ripping them. It's a no win for you. Be better." At Ebron 85. And he responded, "We'll get there." He right. What is you going back and forth fighting fans for? And a lot of people he probably fighting for probably really ain't even truly Lion fans. You know what I'm saying? They said, he said we sensitive bums, and y'all bums for the reason no one wants to be there. So you blaming the fans for nobody wanting to be in Detroit, or not the ownership or the organization not doing the right thing? Hey, we really ain't had no issues with no other players like you. You the only dude that's getting ripped. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of dudes in the draft that haven't worked out, for the Detroit Lions. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of these dudes that just legitimately haven't worked out. I mean, you can just go and look at Ryan Bros. We not ripping him. Titus Young, we not ripping him. Brandon Pettigrew, we not ripping him. You know what I'm saying? You could just keep going on and different players that's come and gone. Quadre Diggs had a messy split. Nobody really ripping him. Darius Slay had a messy split. Nobody really ripping him. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even Matt Patricia, nobody in Detroit like him, but nobody ripping Matt Patricia like they ripping Eric Ebron. Ebron just fought back, and he just took the Kevin Durant route. All right, he's sensitive. It was just a bad pick, and it was a bad fit. Ebron, if you can't take the pressure in Detroit and you quit Indianapolis, how you going to go to Pittsburgh where they got expectations? It's the fourth quarter and it's to ice the game. You drop or to win the game, you drop the ball in the end zone. You know what I'm saying? But he went on to say, "Shut the fuck up. Stop mentioning me and I'll stop mentioning y'all. Simple. You get back what you dish out. Don't want to know. Y'all suck every year. Stop mentioning me and y'all will stop. Y'all still suck." He laughed. And Mike Sullivan said, "Take your own advice, dude. You weren't even tagged in the original tweet. You don't even play here anymore, so I don't know why you are obsessed with still tweeting Lions fans nonstop and ripping on the team. Just move on." Exactly, just move on. Apparently, somebody didn't even tag him in the post. He came on and found his way on the post. You know what I'm saying? He came into the league out of college with one of the highest drop rates, and it was just a mistake for the Lions to pick him. All right, we gave him time to develop. He just never, pretty much materialized into the player he was supposed to be. And he continues to fight the fans and still fight the fans, time and time again. It'd be different if, we still was ripping him and he was a perennial Pro Bowler. He was a top 5 or 10 tight end in the league, and it just clicked for him. Now, had Andrew Luck had stayed in Indianapolis, maybe he would have been in a position of power to have an upper hand. But he talking like he left here and went to the Super Bowl. He talking like he left here and he tearing it up with Jacoby Brissett, or he tore it up with Andrew Luck. Another year. You had one good year and your drop rate still was high. But it's to let you know he lacks maturity, and that's why his career not going to work out. When you are in the public eye, you can't battle with everybody, bro. That's like me trying to pick a battle with everybody in the comment section or on social media who don't agree with my Lion takes. It's just simply not enough time in the day for me to battle everybody that don't agree with me. Only time will tell. And Ebron, with all the money he got in his pocket, you know what I'm saying? You know, he had a new start in Pittsburgh. He should be training, working out, staying safe. You know what I'm saying? In that situation, you know, why did you even worry about what happened in Detroit? If the universe wanted to happen, you'll be able to come back to Detroit and score some touchdowns. It ain't even like he's going on to have a spectacular career. He's not going on to have a spectacular career. If not, since he left Detroit, he had a good year with Andrew Luck, but last year, he in a worse position. He got cut for quitting. Being healthy for a healthy scratch. He got cut from the Indianapolis Colts. He quit. In Detroit, you just didn't work out. Stafford arm strength with limited touch on the ball, and your hands was just the messy mix. It was never going to be a successful relationship. You know, Stafford got a cannon. Andrew Luck threw a more catchable ball. He had a feather's touch with his arm. He don't have nowhere near the arm Stafford got. Stafford could probably throw harder with his left hand than Andrew Luck can throw with his right hand. But there's no knock on Luck. He still had enough arm strength to make the right throws. He was laying it out for Ebron, and it was touching in his hand like some Charmin tissue in your hand when you about to wipe your butt. But I just don't understand this dude's obsession. I get it when you want to go back and forth. Same thing with Kevin Durant. They sensitive. And it's hard to abstain from arguing with people on social media. And it's something that I'm still dealing with. When somebody say something I don't like on my timeline, you automatically want to sit there and give your opinion. But guess what? What I learned is no matter if you prove that your opinion or you prove that you right on a situation, people still gonna act like they dumbfounded and don't agree with you. You could say fighter A beat fighter B, you know, or you could say wide receiver A ran faster than wide receiver B, and people still say, well, you know, if the ground wasn't slick, you know what I'm saying, he would have won. Or that don't mean nothing. You know, game speed is everything. They always gonna be able to hit below they gonna just never admit that they wrong. The greater people out here today, man, it's just they don't know how to take an L. And for Mike Sullivan, you know, he stood up for the Lions. He gave him some good advice. Like, you can't get no better than that. Just shut the fuck up and move on. You still battling with us 2 or 3 years later, bro. And I can see if you was sitting on a brand new contract, you was one of the top 5 premier tight ends. He going around here calling us sorry. You know what I'm saying? You was here. You was sorry with us. You one of the reasons we sorry, because we could have had Aaron Donald instead of your bum ass. All right? He going around here, you know, saying we sorry, but he like one step away from being out of the league. He like 1.5 step or half a step, like Big Daddy Kane say, ain't no half stepping. He a step out, one more step out again, he gonna be in the CFL. You know what I'm saying? He gonna be using his degree he got in North Carolina. One more step, he gonna be bagging groceries at Publix. So don't act like your life all rosy, Erica. It ain't. You know what I'm saying? You had a terrible year. You got cut last year for quitting. Did your daddy and your mama raise a quitter? I don't think they thought they raised a quitter. You know, and I wish he would have came into the division. Look here, man. If one of the Lions safeties would have knocked him out and got a penalty, we all should get a GoFundMe to pay that. Real talk. I would help pay their fucking fine. If Tracy Walker seen Eric and Ebron coming across the middle and put him to sleep. Tracy Walker, we put him in the Ring of Honor the next day. We got to have his name in the Ring of Honor, but we ain't going to see Pittsburgh this season. You know, we may never get a chance for Eric and Ebron to come back to Ford Field because he probably going to be out the league. Roethlisberger ain't going to revive his career. You feel what I'm saying? So, Mike Sullivan, shout out to him from 97.1 The Ticket for standing up. Shout out to the fans for still going at Eric and Ebron. Let's all keep tweeting at him until you block all of us. He's a female. That's why I call him Erica. I know females that catch better than him. My daughter got better hands than Eric and Ebron. My dog got a better drop rate than Eric and Ebron. When I throw the tennis ball, he gonna catch it, not Erica. You know what I'm saying? Look at Erica with his mouth open, ready to give a blowjob. Get out of here, man. Nobody respect Eric and Ebron, man. Your daddy should have told your mama to swallow you, man. But y'all know what it is. Motor City Sports Talk. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. I appreciate everybody for checking in. All the social media links in the description. Want to make a donation to the channel, Cash App, PayPal in the description. Best way to donate is share the video, or if you haven't subscribe, bell icon so you get the notification. Gang. Appreciate that love. Let me know what you guys think. Continue to tap in. We gone.